This is Eagle Owl, and today we're going to talk about Dallas Goedert ranking. Was it fair? Also, AJ Brown, new chant. Are we rocking with AO or 1K? We're going to talk about it. And lastly, Lane Johnson got Micah Parsons figured out. But let's get straight into it. All right, man, let's talk about my guy, AJ Brown. So, AJ Brown, he talked about it. Football season is coming up. He wanted Chant. He wanted our opinion. Which one we like better? And let me go ahead and play these clips.
What's up, guys? Happy 7-Eleven day to me, myself, and I, the CEO of Mr. 1K Always Open. You know, I'm one of the only businesses in the world that stays open 365 days. You know, it means the world to us that we can be open for you guys. And we're going to continue this season to try to stay open 365 days out of the week, right? All right, so boom, let's get into it. But hold on, let's go back. You know the motto, birds fly, fish swim, and I'm open. But boom, let's get into it. So I was just thinking, because football season is approaching and I want to get the fans involved. So I'm like, man, what can I do to get the fans involved? And I was just thinking, like, right, so when Coop makes a play, he does a celebration, which is lit, and everybody be like, cool, right? I'm just thinking, what can I say? What can they say for me when I make a play or I make a touchdown, right? 1K. Because I thought about Brown, and Brown don't sound right. Brown. Like, that ain't it, right? So it got to be like 1K. It got to be, right? And I'm just thinking, like, I could even be like 1K. Like, something. Like, I'm just trying to get the fans involved. But you all let me know what you think, man. We can come up with something, man. I don't know if this one will stick, but let me know. I'm gonna get the Philadelphia page to post this out and come up with some suggestions, man. So y'all get back to me, man. Oh, but happy 7-Eleven day. Everything is off today. Everything's free today. So, hey, go get what you want. I saw a suggestion. I had to go live. How about AO for always open? So, AO, like, that'll be lit. I like that. I can't lie. I don't know what y'all think about that one. What y'all? I may get back on Twitter for that one. Come on, man. Man, that's lit. Ayo, that'd be lit, bro. For always open. Ayo, I like that one.
I ain't gonna lie to y'all. I don't like either. I think he should rock with AJ. I don't like the AO. And I don't like the 1K. I like AJ better. My personal opinion. But let me know in the comments what you think is better. AO or 1K? Or you rocking what Eagle Owl said? AJ. I like the AJ better. But let's talk about Lane Johnson. So Lane Johnson, he do the offensive lineman, camp. I don't know what to call it. I always forget the name. And he spoke about Micah Parsons and basically how to stop him, what to do. And this is what Lane Johnson said.
Make the tackle go in the direction he wants to, and then really go the opposite direction really fast. For me, like I was saying, with jump sets, he's a guy that if you're jumping, make sure he's probably close. So I don't know if you want to do that with him, when he's lined up really far out in space. But, with a jump set, I got him this year because he was real tight. But that's really like the only time I want to do it. If I know you're not going to go in and run a game, if you line that tight up, the Cobra, will come out of his face and get you. But for him, he's going to line up tilted. His favorite thing is to go inside. He lines up over centers. I think you see with Goedert, Micah, they do a good job of putting the center on the fucking end when they stay. Good job of selling you.
So Lane Johnson just giving a game, and Lane Johnson is the best of the best in the league. My personal opinion. It's nobody better than Lane Johnson. That protector of the year is definitely going to go to him unless it's an injury. But yeah, man, Lane Johnson giving the game. Don't give too much game. We got to play some of these guys. So you don't want them figuring out Nolan Smith or anything like that. Let them figure out Micah Parsons and those other guys, but not our guys, man. I get it. You want to look out for your position group, but don't give them too much game. But shout out to Lane Johnson, man, being one of the best. And for him hosting this thing every single year, because it's hard to get a group of guys to host something this big, especially during the summer training camp coming up. And, they probably want to spend time with their family, but they're like, you know what? It's Lane Johnson, it's Baldy, it's those guys here. Let's go to this thing, get some game from Lane Johnson just before camp starts. So that lets you know the cultural impact Lane Johnson have on the offensive linemen, not just the right tackles, the left tackles, the centers, the guards, whatever position you play. Lane Johnson is definitely 1-1. But let's get into the last topic. Dallas Goedert was ranked, and he was in the top 10. And this is what ESPN had to say why they ranked him in the top 10. And I think he was number 9. Goedert occupies in a tricky space on this list because he's a long-time top 10 resident, but is quite clearly the fourth option in the Eagles offense behind Saquon Barkley, A.J. Brown, and Devontae Smith. That is definitely true. Philadelphia explored potential trades for Goedert this offseason, only to revise his contract to a 1-year, $10 million deal. His 2024 output was 42 catches, 496 yards, and 2 touchdowns, was his lowest since his rookie year in 2018, but he's still considered among the most complete tight end in the NFL. I couldn't agree more. If you want pass blocking, that's Dallas Goedert. If you want, a game changer, that's Dallas Goedert. Like, he gives you all. You can't be like, well, Dallas Goedert good with his hands, but he can't block. Or he could block, but he's not really good of a pass catcher. He really do both really, really good at a high level. It say he's still on the short list of tight ends that affect the game at a high level. A high-ranking scout with an NFL team said. Added a veteran NFL defensive coach, very good player, does everything extremely well, just not exceptional at one thing in particular. I kind of disagree with that. I will say this. I think Dallas Goedert, out of all the tight ends, I think he got the best hands. Like, when the ball touches Dallas Goedert's hands, he's rarely going to drop it. I know he has some boneheaded drops in the past, but I'm telling you, he don't really drop passes and his yak yards. Like, when Dallas Goedert touched the ball, if he get it like in a 5-yard pass, he could turn that easily to a 20-yard play because Dallas Goedert is hard to bring down. And he does those things more than extremely well. I think exceptional. You can't give him as much thought as some of these other top tight ends, but probably because you can't afford to whiff Saquon, AJ, and Smitty in that offense. To me, that's a fair assessment. AJ Brown, Smitty, and Saquon. Hell, if we want to add Jalen Hurts as a weapon himself, you can really say Dallas Goedert's like fifth option. But Dallas Goedert, he showed time and time again why he's considered top 10. I would say that Saints game, AJ hurt, Devontae Smith getting knocked out of the game. Dallas Goedert was a very great option as a number 1. Very great option. But just unfortunately, unfortunately far as with his numbers, but fortunately he can win. He just don't get looked at as much because he playing behind some superstars. But when it's his time, man. Go back 2023, watch his Rams game, last year's Saints game. He just had those games where it's like, oh, snap. Yeah, Dallas Goedert is good. Hell, go to the playoffs and watch him versus the Green Bay Packers. Like, he showed you, like, I'm still that guy. Definitely still that guy. But that's all I got for you guys today. Hey, man, what do you think and how do you feel? A.J. Brown, Lane Johnson, Dallas Goedert. But this is Eagle Al, man. I'm out.